Back to those latest unemployment numbers, millions more Americans filing for aid last week. As ABC's Alex Perche explains, these new numbers now mean about 10% of the U.S. labor force is unemployed.
Just outside of Miami, a traffic jam to pick up unemployment applications.
We've given out hundreds and hundreds of applications.
Police directing would-be applicants in cars because just days earlier in the same spot, chaos. Crowds pushing and shoving, ignoring social distancing, desperate to file their unemployment claims.
Everybody out here is risking their lives to get this application.
The jobless situation here mirrored across much of the country, as 6.6 million filed for unemployment last week. That's just under the record claims set the previous week. Now, more than 16 million have filed in the past 3 weeks.
I have not paid one bill since this all happened.
Cheryl Esposito of New York has been trying to file for weeks after the state's website repeatedly crashed.
I've calculated over 2,000 attempts to call. I'm worried about putting food in my mouth.
The Treasury Secretary saying those $1,200 stimulus checks are set to hit accounts beginning early next week if you have direct deposit. And today, the Federal Reserve committing another $2.3 trillion to support the cratering economy, mainly through a lending program for small and medium-sized businesses that also provides additional credit to banks so they have liquidity to make those loans. Also today, new research suggesting that COVID-19 may have been circulating in New York in mid-February, earlier than initially thought, and that most of the cases came from Europe, not China. One of the country's top health experts, Dr. Anthony Fauci, responding to the research on Good Morning America.
I think that's probably correct, given the travel and the air traffic from anywhere in Italy, but also particularly northern Italy. It's just not surprising that, unfortunately and inadvertently, New York was seeded before they really knew what was going on.
The Trump administration has continued to try to shift blame for this outbreak to the World Health Organization. Vice President Pence telling Fox News in an interview that at the right time, tough questions should be asked. But as for the U.S. cutting funding to the organization, he said he believed those funds would continue to flow for now. Alex Perche, ABC News, Washington.